Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Speak English Daily. I'm Emma. Picture this. Rachel is a team leader. Her team member Kevin is always late with his work. Rachel needs to talk to him. She calls Kevin to her office. Rachel says, "Kevin, your work is always late. You need to be faster." Kevin's face turns red. He feels bad. He says, "Okay," and leaves. Next week, Kevin's work is still late. But now he doesn't talk to Rachel. He doesn't ask questions. He avoids her. The problem got worse. Rachel is confused. She told him the truth. She was clear. So why didn't it work? Here's the problem. In English, how you say something is very important. The same message with different words equals different results. Kevin was late with his work. That's true. But Rachel's words made Kevin feel bad. He felt attacked. He felt embarrassed. When people feel attacked, they don't want to improve. They just feel bad. I see this happen all the time. A manager says, "This is bad." The worker loses confidence. A teacher says, "Your English is poor." The student stops trying. A colleague says, "You made a mistake." The friendship becomes difficult. These people wanted to help, but their words hurt people instead. Here's the truth. Giving feedback is important. At work, you need to tell people about problems. But bad feedback is worse than no feedback. Think about this. Someone criticizes you in a harsh way. How do you feel? Angry, defensive, hurt. Do you want to improve? Probably not. Now think about this. Someone gives you helpful advice in a kind way. How do you feel? Supported, motivated, grateful? You want to improve. That's the difference. Here's what most English learners don't know. Native English speakers use special phrases for giving feedback. These phrases help people improve without hurting their feelings. Without these phrases, your feedback sounds mean. People don't listen to you. People avoid you. Your relationships get damaged. With these phrases, people thank you for your feedback, they improve quickly, they trust you more. Your relationships get stronger. Today, I'm teaching you 40 phrases for giving helpful feedback. Native speakers use these phrases every day. At work, at school, everywhere. By the end of this video, you will know how to give feedback without hurting people. Help people improve while staying friends. Build trust at work and in life. This is important English for everyone. Managers, teachers, parents, friends, everyone needs this. Are you ready? Let's begin. Shadowing practice. Category 1. Opening the conversation. Getting permission. Can I give you some feedback? Can I give you some feedback? Can I give you some feedback? Would you be open to some suggestions? Would you be open to some suggestions? Would you be open to some suggestions? I have some thoughts I'd like to share with you. I have some thoughts I'd like to share with you. I have some thoughts I'd like to share with you. Do you have a moment to discuss your project? Do you have a moment to discuss your project? Do you have a moment to discuss your project? I'd like to talk about how we can improve this. I'd like to talk about how we can improve this. I'd like to talk about how we can improve this. Perfect. Always ask permission before giving feedback. Can I give you feedback? Puts them in a receptive mindset. Would you be open to? Shows respect for their feelings. I'd like to share is collaborative, not attacking. Never ambush someone with criticism. Always prepare them first. Category 2, starting with positives, the sandwich method. I really appreciate your effort on this. I really appreciate your effort on this. I really appreciate your effort on this. You've done a great job with the research. You've done a great job with the research. You've done a great job with the research. I can see you put a lot of work into this. I can see you put a lot of work into this. I can see you put a lot of work into this. There are many strong points here. There are many strong points here. There are many strong points here. You're making good progress overall. You're making good progress overall. You're making good progress overall. Great. Always start with something positive. This is called the sandwich method. Positive, constructive, positive. I appreciate your effort. Recognizes their hard work. Be specific with praise. Great job with the research, not just good job. This makes people receptive to the criticism that follows. Category 3. Softening critical feedback. Gentle language. One area we could improve is the timing. One area we could improve is the timing. One area we could improve is the timing. I noticed a small issue with the introduction. I noticed a small issue with the introduction. I noticed a small issue with the introduction. There is room for improvement in this section. There's room for improvement in this section. There's room for improvement in this section. This part could be even stronger if you add examples. This part could be even stronger if you add examples. This part could be even stronger if you add examples. Have you considered trying a different approach? Have you considered trying a different approach? Have you considered trying a different approach? Great. We could improve uses we. You're on their side. Small issue minimizes the severity, less threatening. Room for improvement is much gentler than this is wrong. Could be even stronger implies it's already good, just not perfect yet. Have you considered asks a question instead of giving a command. Category 4. Being specific. Clear, actionable feedback. Specifically, I think we need to work on the organization. Specifically, I think we need to work on the organization. Specifically, I think we need to work on the organization. For example, in this section, we need more details. For example, in this section, we need more details. For example, in this section, we need more details. What I'm referring to is the conclusion part. What I'm referring to is the conclusion part. What I'm referring to is the conclusion part. Let me be more concrete about what I mean. Let me be more concrete about what I mean. Let me be more concrete about what I mean. Here's exactly what I'd like to see changed. Here's exactly what I'd like to see changed. Here's exactly what I'd like to see changed. Wonderful. Vague feedback doesn't help anyone. You need to improve. Improve what? Always give specific examples. For example, in this section, the data needs sources. Now they know exactly what to fix. Specific feedback shows you actually looked at their work carefully. Category 5. Making it collaborative. Working together. What if we tried it this way instead? What if we tried it this way instead? What if we tried it this way instead? Let's brainstorm some alternatives together. Let's brainstorm some alternatives together. Let's brainstorm some alternatives together. How do you think we could approach this differently? How do you think we could approach this differently? How do you think we could approach this differently? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. What would you need to make this work better? What would you need to make this work better? What would you need to make this work better? Excellent. What if we tried invites discussion, not demanding change? Let's brainstorm together. Makes you partners, not adversaries. How do you think? Respects their intelligence and creativity. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Shows you value their input. Collaborative feedback feels like teamwork, not criticism. Category 6. Focusing on growth. Future-oriented language. Going forward, let's focus on better planning. Going forward, let's focus on better planning. Going forward, let's focus on better planning. Next time, you might want to try starting earlier. Next time, you might want to try starting earlier. Next time, you might want to try starting earlier. As you continue to develop this skill, it will get easier. As you continue to develop this skill, it will get easier. As you continue to develop this skill, it will get easier. I'm confident you can master this with practice. I'm confident you can master this with practice. I'm confident you can master this with practice. This is a great learning opportunity. This is a great learning opportunity. This is a great learning opportunity. Perfect. Going forward looks to the future, not dwelling on the mistake. Next time implies there will be a next time you believe in them. As you continue to develop, acknowledges their learning. I'm confident you can master this. Expresses belief in their ability. Growth-focused feedback motivates instead of discourages. Category 7. Offering support, being helpful. Is there anything I can do to help with this? Is there anything I can do to help with this? Is there anything I can do to help with this? Would it be helpful if I showed you an example? Would it be helpful if I showed you an example? Would it be helpful if I showed you an example? I'm here if you need any guidance. I'm here if you need any guidance. I'm here if you need any guidance. Let me know if you'd like to discuss this further. Let me know if you'd like to discuss this further. Let me know if you'd like to discuss this further. I'm happy to support you as you work on this. I'm happy to support you as you work on this. I'm happy to support you as you work on this. Excellent. Don't just point out problems, offer to help solve them. Is there anything I can do to help? Shows you care. Would it be helpful if I showed you? Offers concrete assistance. I'm here if you need guidance, keeps the door open. Support transforms criticism into coaching. Category 8. Ending positively, maintaining confidence. I know you can do this. I know you can do this. I know you can do this. Overall, you're doing really well. Overall, you're doing really well. Overall, you're doing really well. I appreciate you being open to this feedback. I appreciate you being open to this feedback. I appreciate you being open to this feedback. Keep up the good work on everything else. Keep up the good work on everything else. Keep up the good work on everything else. I'm looking forward to seeing your progress. I'm looking forward to seeing your progress. I'm looking forward to seeing your progress. Perfect. Always end on a positive note. Complete the sandwich. I know you can do this. Reinforces belief in them. Overall, you're doing really well. Reminds them it's not all bad. I appreciate you being open. Thanks them for listening. looking forward to your progress, shows continued support and optimism. Now you have all 40 phrases for giving feedback that actually helps. These phrases build people up instead of tearing them down. Here's the proven formula for effective feedback. Step 1. Ask permission. Prepare them mentally. Step 2. Start with positive. Recognize what's good. Step 3. Give specific criticism. Gently point out the issue clearly but kindly. Step 4. Collaborate on solutions. Work together. Step 5. Focus on growth. Look forward, not backward. Step 6. Offer support. Help them improve. Step 7. End positively. Maintain their confidence. The key is permission, positive, specific criticism, collaborate, support, positive. This is called the feedback sandwich or constructive criticism. It works because it addresses problems while protecting the person's dignity and motivation. And here's something I want you to understand. This isn't about being fake. This isn't about avoiding the truth. This is about delivering truth in a way that people can actually hear it. The harshest truth delivered kindly creates growth. The gentlest truth delivered harshly creates resistance. Your goal isn't just to point out problems. Your goal is to help people improve. And people only improve when they feel supported, not attacked. Now let me show you the dramatic difference these phrases make. I'm going to show you 2 real situations. First, you'll see feedback delivered poorly and watch the damage it causes. Then, you'll see the same situation with feedback delivered skillfully. Pay close attention to how the person receiving feedback reacts. Notice how the same message can create completely different results. This will show you why these phrases are so powerful. Scenario 1. The presentation.
Lisa, I need to talk about your presentation yesterday.
Okay.
It wasn't good. You talked too fast. The slides were messy. You went over time. The clients looked confused. You need to do better.
Oh, I thought it was okay.
Well, it wasn't. You need to slow down. And check your slides. There were mistakes.
I worked hard on those slides.
Then you should work harder. Just fix it next time.
Okay. What happened? Robert told the truth, but his words were too direct, too harsh. He didn't say anything positive. He didn't offer to help. He just criticized. Result? Lisa feels bad. She's not motivated. She doesn't want to talk to Robert anymore. Now watch the right way.
Hi, Lisa. Do you have a minute? I want to talk about yesterday's presentation.
Sure.
First, thank you for your hard work. I can see you worked hard on those slides.
Thank you. I was very nervous.
That's normal. Presenting is hard. Can I give you some feedback to help you next time?
Yes, please.
Good. Your research was very good. Your examples were great. But I have some ideas to make it better. I noticed you spoke very fast. The clients couldn't follow easily. Maybe next time, try to speak slower.
Oh, I didn't know I was fast. I was just nervous.
I understand. What if I help you? Next time, I can give you a signal if you're going too fast. Would that help?
Yes, that would really help.
Perfect. Also, there were some small mistakes on the slides. Next time, maybe someone can check them for you. I'm happy to check them if you want.
That would be great. I looked at them so many times, I couldn't see the mistakes.
That happens to everyone. Fresh eyes help. Lisa, you're doing really well. With a little practice, you'll be excellent. This is just learning.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help.
No problem. I'm here if you need anything.
Same situation, same problems, very different result. What did Robert do right? He started with something positive. He asked if he could give feedback. He was specific about the problem. You spoke very fast. He offered to help. I can give you a signal. He ended with encouragement. You're doing really well. Result? Lisa feels helped, not attacked. She wants to improve. Her relationship with Robert got better. That's the power of good feedback. Scenario 2. The code review. Hi, Marcus. Do you have a minute? I want to talk about the code you wrote.
Sure. Is it okay?
First, I want to say good job. You built this very fast. It works well.
Thanks. I worked really hard.
I can see that. Can I give you some feedback to make it even better?
Yes, please.
Great. So it works. That's the most important thing. But I have some ideas. Some of your functions are very long. Maybe we can break them into smaller pieces.
I didn't think about that. I just wanted to make it work.
That's good. That's the first step. What if we try this? Break this function into 3 smaller ones. That makes it easier to fix problems later.
That makes sense. Can you show me an example?
Sure. Let me show you something I wrote last month. See? Each function does one thing.
Oh, I see. That's much cleaner.
Right. Also, I noticed some functions don't have comments. Next time, add short comments to explain your code. That helps other people understand it.
You're right. I always forget comments when I'm coding fast.
Me too. What helps me? I add comments at the end before I finish. Can I help you with this?
Can you check it after I make changes? I want to make sure it's right.
I'm happy to do that. Marcus, this is really good work. These are just small improvements. I'm sure you'll learn this quickly.
Thanks, Emily. I appreciate you explaining this, not just telling me to redo it.
Of course. That's what teammates do. I'm here if you need help.
Thank you.
What made this work? Emily started with praise. Good job. She asked permission. Can I give you feedback? She was specific. Some functions are very long. She used we, not you. Maybe we can break them. She showed him examples. She offered to help. I'm happy to check it. She ended positively. This is really good work. Result? Marcus feels helped. He knows exactly what to do. He's grateful. Their relationship got stronger. This is good leadership. Here are the important rules for good feedback. Number 1, always ask first. Say, "Can I give you some feedback?" This prepares them. They feel respected. Number 2, start with something good. Find what they did well. Say it. This isn't fake. Everyone does something good. Number 3, be specific. Don't say this needs work. Say this sentence needs a verb. Specific. They know what to fix. Number 4, say we, not you. We could try. Sounds friendly. You should. Sounds like a command. Number 5, talk about the action, not the person. Say, this report is late. Don't say, you're lazy. Number 6, offer help. Don't just point out problems. Help solve them. This makes you a helper, not a critic. Number 7, end with something positive. Say, I know you can do this. This keeps them motivated. Number 8, use the sandwich method. Good, problem, good. This protects feelings while fixing problems. Some of you might think, this is a lot of work just to tell someone they made a mistake. In my culture, we're more direct. Let me be clear. This is not fake. This is effective. You can be very direct and people shut down. Or you can be kind and people improve. Which one actually helps? Rachel was honest with Kevin, but he didn't improve. Emily was also honest with Marcus, but Marcus improved immediately. Same honesty, different words, different results. These 40 phrases give you the power to be honest and hopeful. Here's your challenge this week. Think of someone who needs feedback, a colleague, a friend, a student. Plan your feedback conversation. Ask permission first. Start with something positive. Be specific about the problem. Use we language. Offer help. End with encouragement. Write it down. Practice it. Then do it this week. Watch how they respond. I think they'll thank you. I think they'll improve. Write in the comments, what's hard about giving feedback for you? Afraid of hurting feelings? Don't know how to start? Tell me and I'll help. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe. Remember, good feedback is a gift. It helps people grow. It makes teams better. It makes relationships stronger. Rachel hurt her relationship with Kevin. Emily helped Marcus grow. The difference, the words they used. Now you have those words. When you give feedback, you choose. Build people up or tear them down. Create trust or create fear. Help people improve or make them quit. Choose kind words. Choose helpful words. But always tell the truth, because people need honest feedback with respect. I'm Emma from Speak English Daily. You can help people grow. Use these phrases well. Keep practicing. Keep speaking. Keep helping others. Thank you for learning with me today. Now, go give feedback that helps. Take care, everyone. Bye.